Alrighty. Alright. Bum. Let me just make sure everything's good. Close that. Alright. Gotta do something I enjoy doing. Building computers. Fixing computers. We detected a cloud sync conflict. I don't know which one to do. I guess just do upload a cloud, maybe? Newer. Older. I don't know which one to do. Upload a cloud, I guess. But oh yes, can I have some of that? Do you like Arnold Palmer's sweet tea and lemonades? What's up, Mikey? Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Oh god, I can tell this game is not set to 240 FPS. My mouse cursor is very choppy. Let's switch the screen real quick. Switch it back. Alright, let's change this to 240. Resolution, quality, windowed borderless, please. These things on. Okay, I don't think I need too much of anything else. Music's off, which is. Oh, yep, let's turn that off. We're gonna turn this down just a wee bit. Alright, that should be all good. Oh, did it not what have you done today? Went to class and went to work, but I got off work at like 8 o'clock and I came back, just chilled for a bit, and then now we're about to do something that I enjoy doing in real life, which is fixing and building PCs. It's been an easy day, not too bad. Overall, why is it not switching to 240, bro? Is it cause it display what? I'm so confused. What have you done today, Mikey? Oh, there we go. Now it's smoother. And it's only at 72 hertz. Rather. Is it because it's probably because I need to keep it full screen, I would probably assume. Could it be because the monitor? No, my monitor, all three of my monitors are 240 hertz, but I'm just very confused. I put it back to full screen. It did too. It was just at 240 for a hot minute. Okay, now I just moved my thing up to my top monitor. Okay, switch that back down, please. Maybe I'll just change it in game, maybe. What? Now the resolution just changed. I want that. Why is this crying right now? All right, whatever. All right, let's start a new game. What have you done today, Mikey? Sorry, I was trying to figure out why stuff wasn't working. What have you done today, brother? On a good old Wednesday. Is there anything higher than 1080? There's like a 3480 by 20 something as far as resolution goes. Welcome to PCB 22. I played a little bit of this game like quite a bit ago, like a couple years ago. I only played it for like a couple days. It's a new day in the new shop. It might not look like much, but it's all you have since the old Mr. the Sea burned down. Read the note from Uncle Tim to find out more. I was recording a thing this morning. Ooh, okay, I got you. That's what's up. So I guess you've seen the old shop, or what's left of it. Sorry I wasn't there to take the edge off the shock. But I've got a meeting with the insurance company to discuss the fire. Apparently they think it might have been deliberate. What a crazy idea. What were you recording this morning, man? Anyway, it's lucky I had this old place as a standby. I managed to rescue the PCs I was working on before the fire, and I've moved them all here. You'll still need to fix them and collect the money for the jobs. If the customers question the smoky aroma, just tell them you had to solder something. I've been making a vid every day since the strike started. Ooh, okay. I see you. Getting that grind going. I got you. So what kind of video were you making? Like, what was it about? I also knew you need a shop computer, so I've sent one of mine over. It should have arrived by now. Check the delivery area at the back of the workshop. Fair warning, it doesn't work, but it might just need a new GPU. So I've sent one of those over too. The best money can buy. Anyway, get it fixed up, plug it in, and check your emails. You're welcome. Oh, I should also mention that I had to borrow $15 this morning for breakfast. If I've learned one thing in life, it's never meet with insurance agencies or insurance agents on an empty stomach. Uncle Tim. The album has... Ooh, okay. Music. Every day that the strike goes on, I record a music vid for an album. Ooh, okay. The album has 14 songs, so I'll be recording vids for 2 whole weeks. Okay, I see you. Making music. What kind of I'm assuming it's music if you're talking about albums, and you just said record a music video for an album. What kind of music are you recording, if you don't mind me asking? Let's see if I can change it in here. It's pretty dope, dude. For real. Okay, let's see. 120 hertz. Reset to defaults. I don't like that resolution. It looks too... Alright, we're just gonna switch this back to 1920. Well, I obviously didn't make the music, but I'm just making a whole lip sync thing. Oh, I mean, that's still pretty dope, dude, honestly. Still pretty cool. I hate how this is 60 frames per second. Whatever. I'll just suck it up. Alright, so we need to go pick up this stuff. Can I change the field of view, maybe? Field of view is kind of close, but if not, it's okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. GeForce RTX 3080. Okay. Not too bad. Pick up your PC. Wow, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080. Let's not ask how Uncle Tim managed to get a hold of one of these. Now you just need the PC that he sent. It should be somewhere in this corridor. This is where PCs and cases are delivered, and where you need to place PCs to return them to customers after completing a job. Okay. I feel really excited about this dude. You should always be excited, man. Anything you do should always be exciting. It's just always do something that excites you, because you don't want to do something. You don't obviously want to do something that's boring. Fixing a PC. This PC needs to be fixed. Left click on the PC case to put it in the build mode. Okay, so it doesn't tell us what's wrong with it, which is fine, because I love solving it. Okay, I can move it around and zoom in. Where's the side panel? Undo the screws. Missing GPU. This PC is missing a GPU. Thankfully, you've just had a very good one delivered. Let's install it to rebuild the PC. Yes, the good old PCIe lock, or PCI lock. When I started it, I set at 56 subs, and as of today, I got... Ooh, dude, good. That's what's up, dude. Honestly, that is what's up. That's awesome, dude. I'm proud. Happy to hear that, my dude. Remove the PCI cover. Okay. There's the other one. Okay. Okay. Left click on the install button to access your inventory. Left click on this to open this category. Select the graphics card. Okay, a little beefy boy. Left click on the install button to access your remove components. Alright, PCI lock. Let's install that back. Screw these bad boys in. Alright. Select graphics card connector point. Left click on the cable connector on your newly installed graphics card. Select graphics card connector point. Left click on the cable connector on your newly installed graphics card. Okay. Okay, so I just gotta do that with all these. Gotcha. Alright. Left click on the install button to access. Okay, I'm assuming we put the one thing I learned, you never put the panels back on until you know its power's on. Because then you gotta take the panels right back off. Left click to exit. All done. Your new PC is all ready to go. Carry it to the workstation to your left and place it under the desk. Okay. It's under there now. Oh, turn on the PC. Splash page, boot menu. Alright. Sweet. Alright, power's on. Click on the monitor. Double click to open the email app. Welcome to your email. This is where all your jobs, messages, and offers will arrive. Check it every day for new jobs and keep tabs of your business. Think you have that mic too? I didn't even see what mic it was, but we're gonna check emails real quick. When emails arrive, they go here. Left click to take a look. Oh, we got... Golly. Okay. Select the email sent from... Okay, my name is blah yada yada, and I'm an urban aesthetic innovator and artist. I'm currently working on an ambitious project about perceptions of danger, and I need my PC to be painted completely red to match the color of the rest of my room. Dude, whose room is completely red, bro? Is this something you can do? Absolutely, bro. Customers' PCs take a day to arrive, so it won't show up until you end the day. You can view accepted job, the one on the desk. Okay, I'll look at it in just a sec. You can view accepted jobs by clicking on this folder. Left click to have a look at this job. I know, bro. They've been sitting here for... bro, no way these customers still want this, bro. When you are ready to begin the job, left click here to go to the PC. Okay. So I went to the PC to get my PC fixed at your shop, but found only an empty space and a pleasantly smoky aroma. I gather that you're no longer in business at that address. Oh, okay, wait, this was back when the old... I'm assuming that this was back when, what is it called? I think in the beginning when it's talking about the old place burned down, I think. A passing firefighter did tell me that you were opening a new workshop nearby, so I thought I'd drop you an email to see if you're still taking on repair jobs. My computer has been very slow lately, and I fear it might have a virus of some sort. Could you please take a look and sort it out for me? Sure. Oh, alright. I just TP to the PC. First job. Let's see how to do a job and make some money. This customer's PC needs a virus scan, so take it to the workbench for diagnosis. All right. Oh, there's like 3 PCs back here. All right. Into the work on the PC. Virus scanning. This customer wants any viruses removed from their PCs. You'll need to use a USB stick loaded with virus removal software. Luckily, you have one in your inventory. Tools. USB drive. Okay. Let's stick it right here. Okay, now I gotta set connect cables. USB mouse. HDMI goes in the graphics card. Oh, I didn't even look at the mic that was on that computer. Hold on, I think I can do that. How do I? Oh, I didn't even. I'll probably have to do that after this. Okay, everything should be plugged in, so just power it on now. Oh wait, there's a cable I'm missing. There we go. Now I can power it on. Okay. Omega system. Add/remove programs. Virus scanner, okay. Double click, okay. Start scanning. Golly, brother, 461 files infected? Oh my gosh, bro. What are they doing on this PC? Alright, let's remove them. It's awful. Great job. The job is completed. Okay. Virus scan completed. You have removed all the viruses and the PC is ready to be returned to the client. Okay, so now we gotta grab this and set it right here. PC will be automatically sent back to its owner. Now you just need to collect your pay, go to your emails, and hit collect. Okay? Oh yeah, let me look at this mic. Isn't it, what is this, like a, what is it called? Isn't this like a HyperX mic, I think? It looks like one. Collect. Got 120 bucks from that, sweet. First job complete. The PC is on its way back to the customer and you've been paid. On to the next job. The other PCs on the workbenches are not available, so check out your emails to see what the customer want and complete their job, turn some extra. Okay. Okay, so we just got the other 3 PCs in the other room. Someone wants water cooling on their GPU. I'm currently water cooling my PC to cope with temperatures here in the forge, but I'm nervous to do the GPU myself. It seems very complicated. Could you please water cool my GPU and set up the loop for me? This one. Custom water cooling a GPU. This customer wants you to water cool their GPU and add it to their existing water cooled loop. To do this, we need to remove the GPU and add in the GPU cooling block. Let's get started. Okay, let's start by remove this panel. Remove the, okay, just remove the graphics card. Oh, wait, I gotta unplug it. Oh. Okay. Move to the workbench next to you to add a water cooling block to the GPU. Okay. Click on the water cooling bench. Okay. Wow. Now we have the GPU on the water cooling bench. We need to add a GPU block to it. First of all, we need to remove the screws and the heatsink. Okay. So take the fan shrouds off. Oh. Okay. Now just remove the old thermal pads. Okay. Add new thermal pad. Oh, add new thermal pads. What's this, Thermal Grizzly brand? I think I just saw on the table. Thermal paste. Next, we need to remove and replace the thermal paste. Thermal paste is an important part of PC building as it increases the efficiency of heat transfer between the CPU and its heatsink, helping to prevent the CPU from overheating. Make sure that you always refresh thermal paste when working on a customer's PC. That is absolutely 100% true. I can't tell you how many times well, actually, I'm probably due for a repasting on my computer's CPU. Apply thermal paste, okay. I just need to fill up. Oh. Not enough thermal paste, it says. Did they update this or something? I don't know. That's a P size is crazy, dude. That is not a P size. Alright, whatever. Last thing to add is the GPU block. Then it's ready for reassembly. Left click on the GPU to see the available blocks. Right. Guess this one's the right one. Okay, now we gotta just screw them back in. Okay. Left click to add the GPU to the inventory. Alright. Easy enough. Nice work. The GPU has been successfully water cooled, so take it back to the PC on the other workbench to install it. GPU is ready to go back on the PC and become part of the water cooling loop. To begin, left click continue. Click install. We need to go to PC parts, graphics cards. Let's install this bad boy. Screw that bad boy back in. Select cabling mode. Hold left click to install the cables. Alright, and this one right here. Perfect. Alright, piping. We need to create a single loop to allow the water to flow around and cool all the water cooled components. So let's start here. Hold left click to select this water pipe connector. And this one. Oh. And then this one. And then this one. Alright, easy enough. And then I'm assuming we need to. Oh wait, we gotta put a type of coolant in here. Now the loop is complete, you just need to decide which coolant to fill it with. Left click to select the coolant color. Oh, so I get to pick. So like a lime. Ooh, this one looks pretty dope. Okay. Now it's gonna run through the system. Look at that. We're doing something. The GPU under complete. Well done. The GPU has been installed and is now part of the water cooling loop. Replace the PCI lock and side panel. Then make sure the PC can boot to the OS before you take it out of the. Okay. So now we're just gonna click install parts, root components. Oh, wait. Look at that. We're doing something. We're making bread now. We're making money. Alright, now we just gotta make sure it boots. Bump. Bump. Display. Power. Okay, boot to OS though. There we go. Sweet. Alright. Now. Wait, that was it, right? Yep. Yeah. Now I just put it back in here. There we go. And now we should be able to click pay. Collect 270. Holy mackerel, that was a lot. Whipping the CPU into shape. Here at the South Rural Country Club, we host a very popular cheese and land soiree every year, which sees our members face off against one another in classic titles such as Ultimate Strike Siblings. I'm not inclined to brag, but I should mention that last year I entirely quote unquote owned the notoriously proficient Duke of Norfolk in the final match. I'm sure you can therefore understand why my personal computer needs to be in tip-top shape. The GPU is fine. It should be, as I paid upwards of $5,000 for the GPU. Golly, brother. But the CPU could use a little more oomph. If you could entice it to run faster, I'd be eternally grateful. Okay. Overclock the CPU to at least 4300 megahertz. Alright, bud. Overclocking. For this job, I need to overclock the customer's CPU, which means making the CPU run faster than its stock frequency. Connect the cables to the PC and select the monitor to get started. Okay. It's already all plugged in, which is fine. No. Okay. Struggling to get in the BIOS. Alright, welcome to the BIOS. This is where you can see the PC's hardware settings and tweak them to add more power. Select the CPU overclock menu. For this job, we are going to overclock the CPU, so select the CPU overclock tab. Let's overclock. This menu allows you to overclock the CPU by increasing the base clock and ratio. The voltage setting is used to stabilize the PC, but you need to be careful not to use too much or you could damage the CPU. See, some of this stuff I do know because I've done stuff like this before, like IRL. But honestly, a lot of this could just be like learning too. CPU speed shows how fast the CPU runs and is a function of the base clock times the ratio. So here's 100 megahertz times 40 to give 4000 megahertz. Okay, so base clock times the ratio. Okay. You can tweak either value to change the overall frequency, but normally you use the ratio for big changes and the base clock for smaller ones. Increase the CPU core ratio to times 44. Okay. This increases the CPU speed to 4400. Increase the CPU's voltage to 1.35 volts. As the CPU runs faster, it requires more voltage to remain stable, but don't go too high. Oh wait, I read it wrong. As the CPU runs faster, it requires more voltage to remain stable, but don't go too high or this may damage the CPU. Okay. That looks good for a stable overclock. Click on the settings tab so we can apply the new changes. I've clicked apply changes and restart option to apply the changes and restart the PC. Note that if the PC can't boot because the settings are too high, then the machine will blue screen and reset itself to default settings. Okay. Sweet. Alright, alright. Guess we're gonna just making sure it boots. Open OCCT. Overclock something something. Note that normally you'll have to install OCCT by yourself using the USB stick. Oh, so it's just a stress software. Okay. Can be used to stress test a CPU and GPU after overclocking to check stability. It can also show if a CPU is getting thermally throttled from running too hot. A CPU will not run efficiently if it gets too hot under load. To begin, left click continue. Left click the on button to begin the OCCT test. Wait for the stress test to complete. Alright, 30 seconds of stressing. GPU time getting up there a bit. CPU time's low-key not even that bad. That GPU time's trying to cooking up. Congratulations, the CPU. Oh, I accidentally clicked. I'm assuming it just said congratulations. Take the PC back to overclocking is complicated and you can damage your hardware if care is not taken with settings. We recommend you experiment with overclocking in the game to see how far you can push the limits. Remember to use OCCT to test their stability, which you can download using the USB drive found in the tools section. Okay. So we can back out of this, power that off, take this bad boy over here. and collect pay. Yeah, that's 320 bucks. Let's go. Hello, I put orange LEDs on my computer to match my goldfish, but I've recently expanded my aquarium to include a variety of other fish. And now my PC no longer matches. Sad face. Can you do rainbow lights? I'd like one of those nice walking effects, please. Okay. Third. Of course, the RGB lights, man. That's what everyone wants. The lighting app allows you to create great effects on customers' PCs. For this job, the customer wants the lights set to rainbow with a walk effect. Okay. Okay. Select all components. Left click to open the effects drop-down menu. Select rainbow. Customer requested a walk effect. Make sure it's okay. What is the walk effect? Just, oh, okay, I see how it is. It just like circulates, I guess, so to speak. That was an easy one. Alright, let's pop this right here and collect. 220 is just for me to set the lights. I mean, scanned. Just one last thing to do. Let's give your business a new name. Go back into the hallway and press left click on the business name. Oh gosh. Oh god, what are we naming this? Why do I gotta get asked this? Enter the new name. What am I making this new name? Let's do... What am I gonna make this name? I need something that's like, that'll stick. Which I don't think it really will matter that much, but... see. Cat with extra SMGs. What? Should I spell it out? Cat with extra SMG. SMG's repairing. Look at that. Oh, that's not repairing. That's repairing. Or repairs. That'll do. That'll suffice. The new name brand. Cat with extra SMGs. Love it. Looks like you're now the proud owner. Or if you change your mind, you can rename the business anytime. Okay. Well, I want to check things out. Can I like... Can I not like custom... This... I need to pimp this place out. This is looking a little too rugged. I don't really like it all that much. Left click to leave the workshop. All in a day's work. Here you can end your day and advance to tomorrow. You don't need to buy any new parts yet, but in the future you may need to check that you have ordered everything you need before going home. You can look at this calendar at any time to keep track of all your jobs, deliveries, deadlines, and bills. Okay. So it's like real life business owning kind of thing. Select this button to progress to the next day. Good morning, hope you slept well. You have a busy day ahead. You accepted a job yesterday and the customer's PC has arrived. It needs to be painted red, so take it to your workbench and let's get spraying. Alrighty. Changing your workbench type. For this job you need to change and refit the workbench. Ready for case customization. Highlight the workbench and press B to change its type. Case modding? Yeah. There we go. Customer has requested that the entire case be painted red. Select the spray can to start painting. So use the slider to increase the nozzle size and make it easier to spray the whole machine. The customer wants the glass spray too, so toggle this switch on. Hold left click to spray the paint. Cover both sides, the front and the top. Trying to make sure it's all stays like like a solid one color, so it's not like unevenly sprayed. I think I can go a little quicker, I think. Okay, I think this side's all covered. Why does it feel like this takes so long? I really do gotta hold it down a bit. It's a weird looking case. This is a Corsair brand case. It's like a older style case, it looks like. So just it's satisfying a little bit. I kind of like just spraying these. I would expect real life to be not like this. You would take the pieces and panels off and take them outside and spray them, just so you don't have to worry about spraying like the internals with like just red paint. Beautiful. I think. Okay, the back doesn't get sprayed. Okay, so now it's just the top that needs sprayed. See, this would be dangerous right here. Spraying literally directly into the case. Which didn't look like that. Looks orange, not red. All the sides are red and the job is complete. Now take the PC by delivery. Okay, easy enough. Sweet. That was easy. Collect. Delivery received. Left click on the boxes in the hallway to unpack your delivery. The contents will be added to your inventory. Got stuff? I didn't order anything. Present from Uncle Tim. Uncle Tim has sent you a brand new tablet to help run the business. Let's take a look and see what it does. Press T. The decorator app. Big Bob has agreed to redecorate the workshop for free. You can change the flooring, ceiling, walls, posters, desk, and many other features. Oh, wait, I can customize now? Oh, we're pimping this out. Okay, we're starting with the floor. Minus tech tips. AMD. Gee, that's one giant AMD logo right here. Holy moly. I can change this out here. Oh, it doesn't go out there. I don't know if I really like the AMD. Maybe the AMD will suit just the floor. But it seems bright though. I'm not really a huge fan of how bright the floor is. Vintage? Not really. Contemporary. Alright, I like this. I like it. I like it simple. I change this. Okay, oh wait, that's contemporary as well. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I like that. Now we gotta change these walls. These walls are looking a bit atrocious. And I'm assuming contemporary will just suit it perfectly anyways. Unless AMD has some crazy walls they want to add. I mean, what happened in the last half hour so I was eating? Okay, so we finished day 1 of getting all those PCs, the extra PCs that were in here. We did the one job the person wanted their case spray painted. I know, nobody else is here, it's crazy. That's fine. You know, I'm doing this all for fun, man. I ain't stressing. If people pop in, they pop in, you know. But now we just got a tablet from Uncle Tim, and now I'm customizing. But I'm trying to decide if I like the AMD decor for the wall. I mean, it looks kind of sick though. I kind of like it. The AMD. You know what? I might stick with the AMD background. Okay, what else can we change? The desk? Oh, I can't change the desk. AMD's gotta have some crazy desk, I assume. Actually, I kind of... Wait, what if we... The AMD desks are kind of cool. What if we change the wall and just have AMD... Wait, MSI? Oh wait, MSI's might kind of look sick though, I'm not gonna lie. What about MSI walls with the AMD decor? I think that would look nice. Okay, what else? Oh wait, these ones need to be changed. AMD office desk. Perfect. Change the posters? Oh, you can. Wow, there's a lot of posters. I think I know what I'm gonna look for. I just don't know if they're gonna have it. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't. I was looking for like a cherry blossom, but I might just have to keep it with like tech. Like these AMDs. Oh, dude, I love doing this stuff in real life. I can't tell you the amount of times I've fixed my like friends' computers and stuff because they were having issues with them. I love doing it, and it's like one of my favorite things. Okay, is there something? Oh, dude, I kind of like that little display up here. Can I change this? It's just gonna change the wall. I love how raggedy it looks out here. You can only use a decorator app while walking. Okay, that's kind of whack. Yeah, I got this junky. I hope I can renovate that soon. I hope. Everything else looks fine in here, to be honest. Oh, it's so cleaned up. There's not boxes laying around. Okay, now we get back to the actual stuff. What is this? Airflow, please enter. Okay, I can't. Photo mode. Hey bro, I also know how to fix. Dude, I love doing it. It's fun, you know. It's like grown up Legos, you know. That's what I like to think of it. Wallpaper. Oh, dude, we're just gonna customize real quick. Please give me something like Japan related. Well, obviously, I doubt they're gonna have anything. Or like a night city. Oh, I love the koi fish. Low key, I'm doing the koi fish. I can do custom. Oh, is this from like my own? Wait, if this is from my own computer, I don't think I have anything in these drives. Ah, whatever. I just brute force with control plus window, control window shift B. Yeah, that's the resetting your graphics drivers. I love that. Ramwiz and shop. Okay, let's look at these emails. Oh, we got, okay. That one's done. That one's done. 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 And done. Okay, that's just from Tim. New parts available. Don't need. Broken cooler. I'm super stoked to see a new repair shop in town. Totally sucks what happened in the last one. I hope they catch the guy who did it. Anyway, the air cooler in my computer is busted and the whole thing is really uncool. Like, literally uncool. I can feel the heat coming off of it. Can you replace it for me? Yeah, why not? Some jobs require new, additional, or replacement components, so let's order a new cooler for this customer's PC. When buying components, be careful to only buy components which are as good or better than those the customer wants or already has. I've clicked to open the shop app. Each category has filters which help when searching for parts. Why did you tell me to filter then if I'm just gonna add this one? Task tracker. The task tracker allows you to allocate parts to specific jobs. This window can be brought up by interacting with the link icon in the checkout delivery section or inventory. Confirm. I know. Okay. Alright, so we just bought that. Back to my emails. Congratulations, you've reached level 2. Okay. Don't care. Rise and shine, it's new workshop time. I don't really get what all that is. Okay. Let's see. New MSI workshop arrives. Okay, that's just, oh, that's just talking about the decor. Okay, that's talking about the decor as well. Okay, that's talking about the decor. Okay, so we just have this one to do then. Okay. All my deleted stuff. Fine, I don't care. Alright, so is there anything else we can do before I end the day at least? Just paint cans. I can leave the workshop from here. Okay. Let's what else is on here? Wait, isn't there like I can't interact with that register. Yeah, whatever. Alright, next day. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. And day. Dang, the whole front of the store is a mess. Dude, yeah, I know, tell me about it. Alright. This one was the broken cooler. Oh yeah, that's right, I need to change it. Build mode. And I need to grab part. Alright. Front versus back of the Christmas. Yeah, I know. Literally. It is a hot mess back here. I hope I can customize it at some point. Hopefully. You have the new air cooler, so now you just need to exchange it with the old one. To begin, left click. It's not hard to change these out, man. Okay, let's take this old one out. What's up, Skyla? Welcome in. Hold left click to remove the cable. Hold left click to remove the air cooler. Okay, now we gotta clean this out. Clean off the thermal paste. Just got off what plane? Bro, you're making it. No, I'm not making cookies, I'm fixing them. Fixing computers. It's a perfect thing. The hell, leave me alone, man. Alright, now we install new thermal paste. Perfect. Now we need to install the new cooler. Some components can be rotated when installing them. Hold left click to adjust their cooler orientation. So does it not just tell me which way it needs to go on? Brother. Okay, that was pointless. Had to go to the bathroom. Oh, you had to do bathroom design? Oh, dang. Literally. Cabling. Okay, we need to connect that to that. And make sure it boots up. Cable. I don't want to install the panel yet. It's just bad habits. You never want to install the panels before you test it. Okay, well, I'm assuming since it wants me to put the panel on, it's assuming it's right. Power. Either a mouse or... Where's the other cable at? There it is. And power on. There's a boot. Yes, it does. Look at that. Bink. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Pop that down. Collect my pay. 220. Profit is 196. Maybe you should give it a rinse just so there aren't any issues. Yeah, let me just take the PC out back and just douse it in water. Take that one. Oh, party time. What's up, mate? You good? I bought this PC for playing music at my house parties. Proper cool. We call him DJ Computer. Lean. DJ Computer in the house. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Can you paint the outside case green so it contrasts with the sick red lights inside? But don't spray the glass because I want to see the bling. Alright, cool, yeah. I don't have to order anything for that. Oh, thanks for assisting with my... Okay. Oh, I didn't even read the rest of it. Thanks for assisting with my virus problem. The computer did indeed seem to run more smoothly after your administrations. Can't read. However, I now find myself in the teeth of another difficulty. I have no idea what an SSD is. Solid state drive. I wrongly assumed it to be a rather delicate medical issue. But a computer literate friend assures me that mine has broken and needs to be replaced. He has kindly allowed me use of his laptop to send this missive. That's a word I've never heard used in a sentence. I'm assuming this message or email, whatever. But I'm leery of trying his patience too far. Could you see your way clear to replacing the relevant part from... What is this email, dude? Bro, my car just got hijacked. Brother, what do you mean your car just got hijacked? Brother. What? How did your car get hijacked? I hope you're joking about that. Okay, so we need to get this person an SSD apparently. Brother. Okay, so let's look at their PC statistics. I was driving out of the parking lot and Addy, Tommy boy, and that Bob kid, his real name is Alex, were flipping me off. So I slammed on my brakes and rolled down my window to flip them off. What? Then Thomas and Bob started opening all my doors. Bob took my skateboard. So I'm assuming this already happened or is in the process of happening. I'm a little confuzzled. What is their SSD? ADATA XPG. So if they just need to replace this, then I'm just gonna replace it with the same one that Bob got in my driver's seat when I got out. Brother. Yes, you don't just get out of your car, my dude, like, or get out and lock it. It just, brother, what on? Oh my goodness. That's why you turn the car off, take the keys out, and keep it with you. You don't just leave the car running. That's how you get tricked. All right, let's just buy another one of these. Bye now. I'm driving home now. If that ever happens again, just take the key out and take the keys with you. Just learn from your mistakes, brother. Yeah, yeah, at the same time, you don't have to stop and flip them back. Just keep driving. Like, they're just children, you know, being stupid. Okay, I think that's everything I need to do. Just that one and that one. Okay. There shouldn't be any other work that needs to be done. So we can call it a day here. So today's... okay. Rent is due... oh, I still got a while before rent's due. Alright, but... that's plenty of time to get my bread up. Pick up the parts, which is just one. Customize. We'll customize this one. What bench is this? That's a water cooling. Let's set this one to case modding. Don't know what that one is. Okay, anyways. Case modding. So we gotta paint the case green. I'm actually entertained by it. Dude, honestly, this is like... I like... this game seems like it's something interesting because, one, I can refresh what I already know. But at the same time, if there's something I don't know or don't have the knowledge of, I can get more knowledge, you know? Power wash it, yeah, absolutely. Alright, so we gotta paint the case green. Nozzle size, and he said he doesn't want on the glass. So we'll do everything but the glass. Plus, this is just a game I feel like I don't have to really like try too hard at, and I can just sit back and talk with people, whoever comes in the stream, you know? Dude, having a whole PC for a DJ? Most DJs just have laptops, man. That's kind of a little bit over the top, you know? You paint 1 inch of the glass and then you have to restart the well, yeah, luckily I don't have it on the glass at least. Realistically, this would be taken outside. Probably blue Scotch tape just all over the glass. I would assume that's how it would go. Perfect. I look, I hate these painting ones, man. I feel like it's just... I don't know, maybe it's just me. What if I draw like a smiley face on it real quick? Perfect. Look at that. Maybe I should just leave it like that for him. Nah, Bethan. Probably shouldn't. I want to get paid, you know? Remember at my first year of college, there was a guy who his room was like below mine. And dude would just be down there just like spitting bars and making music and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that doesn't get painted. Have you ever plugged HDMI into the GPU instead of the graphics card? Or just in the wrong port? Well, there's two different spots you can put a HDMI cable. One being the graphics card or into a physical card, and the other would be on the motherboard. But realistically, if you have a physical display card, like a physical card, graphics card I meant, whatever, you would want to put it in there. The only time a computer will ever need the HDMI cord into the motherboard is if you don't have a graphics card, but your processor supports integrated graphics. So then it doesn't have to rely on a graphics card. Yeah, all this knowledge is way over the head for her. So okay, we need to replace the SSD. Oh, and that's what comes with replacing an SSD. You gotta replace the operating system. Installing a new operating system, the customer needs you to replace a broken SSD, and this will also require the installation of a new operating system. Done this many times IRL. Excuse me, I can't tell you how annoying this is. Oh, perfect. Let's undo the plugs. Let's take this bad boy out. Let's put this new one in. And the cabling. Plug in SATA, that would be SATA power. Now we need SATA data. And let's make sure this boots. Oh, it's gonna have to boot because we need to install Windows onto it, or operating system in general. Okay, I need those like quick notes at the bottom to go away. Wait, because since the SSD is broken, that means every file is 2, right? Technically, yes, because unless you have like an actual like data like copying system, I think there is a chance if you take it to like a professional, they can recover data from a broken drive, because they'll have like special tools to access it, I think. But majority of the times, I believe if you have a broken storage device, most of the time the files on it would be corrupted as well. But I think a lot of the times people who, if we're going more in depth, what you can do is allocate a certain amount of space on that drive and only use that space for a Windows operating system. I might be able to show you. I'll give you a quick little. Oh wait, no, I need to go here. Disk management. I'll give you a little lesson. Okay, so in here, which is your disk management, as you can see, let me expand this a bit. So as you can see, here is my Disk 1, 1000 gigs. So this would be my M.2 SSD, which has my... This would have my operating system on it. What up, bees? Holy crap. What up, dude? Alright, now I'm gonna be so lost in this. It's okay. I'm willing to try and teach what I can, you know? What's up, bees? Welcome in, brother. So what some people do is they'll allocate, like, see how these are like partitioned, so to speak, like there's little sections. Some people will partition a certain amount of space solely for an operating system, so that if the operating system file is corrupted and the SSD or the storage device is still good, then you would only have to reinstall Windows on that space rather than having to reinstall this entire drive, if that makes sense. That's the best way I can explain it. Didn't think you'd show. No, if I'm able to without you know, putting information out there. Welcome back, Skylar. Welcome back. Welcome back. What we're doing? Oh wait, wasn't it all good? Oh wait, I just need to make sure it boots up, right? Is there a cable I'm missing? What do I have to reinstall? Oh, that's right, I have to reinstall Windows. Sorry, I was too busy explaining. I forgot what I was doing. I'm gonna tell you I'm not over. Ah, it's okay. I just say, Sammy, help when I need help with the computer. So can files only be properly accessed with an no. You don't necessarily need an operating system to access files, because there are things that you can use, like certain tools or whatever, to access data without necessarily having to need an operating system to view them, if that makes sense. Okay, now we powered on. Now we need to go to the BIOS. Ah, it's not what I want. Wait, maybe I don't need to. Does this game make me have? Oh, okay, it doesn't have to. I didn't think that was weird. I thought it was gonna have to make me go into the BIOS to install it, but I guess just boots up right away. Anyways, that works. The bees just took Sky's spot. That's crazy. Sky's got the right idea. That's funny. Alright, we can place this back. And then that should have been all of them, right? Yeah. Fix that. Customize that. So we can delete that. Okay, so this one needs a new CPU. Or I'm still the #1 fan. I don't know. You guys are all my #1 fans. You guys always come in here, so that's all that matters. My computer has been behaving very erratically for the past few months or few weeks. I have had boot errors, freezing, blue screens, and other mysterious occurrences. Not something that is fun to deal with. The exorcist I called in told me that it's probably she called in an exorcist because of, oh my god, is this woman crazy? Holy moly. I hope this is a woman. Marty? No, okay, that's a dude. This dude called in an exorcist because his computer was bugging. Told me it was probably a faulty CPU and more likely to be your field than his. If this is the case, could you please replace the CPU? Alright, will do. Look at his stats. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, as far as buying replacement parts, just let the priest sprinkle water. Let's sprinkle, like, flick holy water at it. Why, they could be short or something. That is true. I think as far as what I'm gonna do when it comes to replacing parts, if they don't mention anything about wanting something to be better or like faster, Martin, that's a good one, then I'm just gonna replace what they already have. But if they mention they want something faster or better, then I'll buy something better. So they just wanted it replaced, so we're just gonna shop for this, assign it to this, and let's make sure there's nothing else I need to purchase beforehand. Bartholomew. That's a good one. Martha. I love it. I think Bartholomew. I think I like. That's a very creative one. Graphics up. Ooh, upgrade. See, now this one's saying install this one or a better one. Do you do upgrades? Only my best friend, well, second best, but it's a long story. Don't need to know that. Just got a new GeForce GTX 970, and she's been going on and on about how great it is while I'm stuck with this old thing. I wouldn't mind, but she does this every time she gets something new, and it's so annoying. Like, okay, yes, we get it. You have more frames per second, but that doesn't make up for the fact your team still has to carry you through every game. Dang! She just got roasted. Have you not heard of playing the objective, Megan? Oh, jeez. Women fighting is so funny. I love it. Robo Dog Henry. Anyway, I saved up my pocket money and did some garden work for my neighbors, and now I finally got enough for my own GeForce GTX 970. Guys, should I play Minecraft on the stream this weekend? Dude, I would give you options. Some games you should do. I'm not fussed on what brand you use, but I ought to shut her up for a while. You know what? I'm gonna hook this person up. GTX 970 or better. Many customers will ask you to upgrade components in their PCs. For most parts, you can do this by comparing details on shop. But for graphics card and processors, it's also worth checking part ranking app on your PC and tablet to make sure that the part you select has equivalent or higher rating than the one requested. Okay, so she currently has, oh wait, a 970 or better. I only know Minecraft. I haven't played Roblox in a long time. Yeah, it's kind of a gold mine now. My vote is still on start. Yes, that is something that's something I think you would like. I think you would like Stardew Valley, Skylar. It's like a bit kind of game, like an 8-bit kind of game. Actually, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a 2D, yeah, chill 2D farm game. It's like Minecraft, but not Minecraft at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, so now we need to go to the shop. Part rankings. So GTX 970. GeForce GTX 970 or better. GeForce, where's it at? GeForce GTX 970. So let's just go to the, let's do that one. GeForce GTX 970 Gamer. Oh wait, that's like on par. It's still better a little bit. Okay, let's just do that one. Graphics cards. Let's look for this. XL. That one looks like it. Wait, that's an XL. What's the difference? Core frequency? Okay, so it's just core frequency that's a little better. So I'll just still get this one. Boom. Okay, so now we have that. The cute farming sim where you inherit a farm and quickly help fix up the small town of Start. Yeah, okay, that's like the perfect description of it, actually. Name drop. Bro, fam got Chinese without me. Who got Chinese? I don't have Chinese. Might as well. Where did? Okay. Oh, the fam. Oh, the fam. Okay, I'm sorry, I misread that. Okay, that's just new parts available and new parts available. Okay, so it's just these two things. So now let's go to the shop. Let's check out. Next day delivery. Close the shop. And let's close part ranking. Alright, I don't think there is anything else I need to do. Everything looks good. Turn the PC off. Wait, can I? Oh, wait, can I change this stuff on the desk? Bro, takeout sounds so good. It really does. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait. Perfuels. Oh, I can change it. Oh my gosh, that's sick. Alright, guys. Sort by monitors. Okay. Haven't had dinner yet. Fire background. Yes, sir. Okay. Now we get to customize peripherals. This is what I was looking at. I doubt they're gonna have some other name brand stuff. But I think for a monitor, I think for an office monitor, I think a curved one would be nice. So I think this is the only curved one I see. Did I select it? How do I do this? Slowkey reminds me of House. Yeah, that's what was it? That's what Mikey was talking about. How do I select this? Razer Sonosa, Black Widow Elite. Did they add some new ones to this? Ooh, it looks like they did. Dude, they really added a lot to this from like when I played this 2 years ago. This guy would rock that. Dude, that would be a fun one for Skylar to do, honestly. That would be pretty fun. Okay, now I'm just trying to figure out how to select these things. I want this white one, low key. Gonna select. Oh, I need to be level 8. I'm over here tweaking about this. Okay, never mind. We'll figure that out later then. What's my background on here? Can I change the background on this? Yeah, we're gonna change this bad boy. I want something scenery like a city. I already have the koi fish on my tablet. I'm not seeing much of a city like background. So I'll go with this one. This one I like. Perfect. Guys, I'm not a gamer girl, so please don't get it. It's okay, you know? You don't have to be a gamer girl. You can just like play the games that are like laid back and chill. So you can just like not have to stress so much. Alright, let's grab the parts. This one wanted replace the CPU. Perfect. Oh, whenever getting Discord server emojis. That would have to happen at some point. I'm hoping a lot of the things that I plan to do would have to wait till we grow a bit. Because like right now it's kind of small. So I want to keep everything simple and not too crazy. So it's not like I'm putting so much effort in to like not have a lot happen, so to speak. But once we grow a little bit and we have a lot of like, you know, a lot of stuff going on, then absolutely, I'll definitely look into that. Okay, now we gotta replace CPU. Wait, what happens to all the parts that I have in here that are like broken? Oh, it's broken. Okay, so that's new. That's broken. Is there something else that was broken, I thought? Okay, I think that's fine. Wait, guys, play games other than shooting things. Actually, yeah, it's House Flipper is more of a cozy. Yeah, you just like, you know, flipping a house, you know, fixing it up. It's not a puzzle game. So what you're saying is we're in a one-room apartment and you want to wait until we move into the suburbs to start thinking about bigger. You know what? I like the way you put that. I like it. Right now we're kind of, you know, in a one bed, one bath, tiny apartment. And we have like, you know, like three or four people that we share, that like share the living room or whatever. But then once we get a good amount of people, we can expand to like a small neighborhood, or not just in a one room apartment. My old kitchen next to you. Sometimes late night snacks just hit different, but we go from a 1 bed 1 bath to like multiple 3 bed 3 baths, like in a neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? You get the gist. All right, let's start with this replacing. Oh, I love how that opens up. All right, so let's remove the fan. Let's clean the CPU off. Midnight snack. Yes, absolutely, brother. Speaking of midnight snacks, we're talking about the Discord server. Talking about like stuff we can add to it, things we can do with like, the community as far as people who join up the streams and hang out. Talking about expanding, but I feel like it's a little early to expand. Once we grow a bit, grow a bit more. All right, so now we need to open up the lever, remove the old CPU, install the new one. Let's sell the broken, install the new, close the lever. Yeah, and the server, yeah. I'm eating pickles. I can't just eat pickles straight up by themselves. It's just, I just couldn't do it, Install thermal paste. Throw a little bit right here in the middle till it says I'm good. Sufficient. And then install the CPU cooler. We want this to blow. Where is the fan on this cooler actually? Oh, the fan's there. Okay, so we need to blow it toward the exhaust. Throw that on. Oh, and I just took it back on. Throw it on. Cable. Boom. And now we test. I get the height, but I need to be in a mood for straight. I just can't. I just can't. I can eat, pickles on like, sandwiches or whatever, but when it comes to like, just straight pickles, I just don't think I can bring myself to do it. All right, let's make sure this power's on. Bro, fried pickles with ranch? That sounds good. That does sound good. Perfect. And it boots up. Bink. Now we take this out of here. Get on out of here. This one wanted the upgrade. Upgraded a GPU, yeah, that's right. The sauce is everything, dude. If you eat food with no sauce, like, diabolical. You have to have sauce. Like chicken tenders, like you go out to like a bar, like a sports bar, and get chicken tenders with fries. Gotta have sauce, dude. If you eat that shit dry, what are you doing, dude? AKA, my roommate is that. I joke with him a lot. I'm saying, and his friends joke with him too about how he eats dry food. I gotta like at work today when I was on break, I got 2 sandwiches and there's like a cheese sauce that we sell too. And I grabbed a knife, I got some buffalo sauce, poured the packs of buffalo sauce into the cheese sauce to make like a spicy, like a buffalo cheese whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Took the knife, I cut the sandwiches in half so that I could dip it easier. And oh, it was heaven, dude. Chicken sandwiches with like buffalo cheese sauce is crazy good. All right, let's remove the GPU. I'm gonna unscrew one single screw. Come by your work in a second. Yeah, absolutely, go for it. All right, now we install the new, sell the old. Wait. No, I don't want to install that one. Rather, I'm trying to sell this one. Yes, let's sell this one. And then install this one. There we go. Now we're going. My dad was always like, if food needs sauce, it's poor cooking, but dipping sauce is always one of it, if not the best part of eating. Okay. Depending on the food might not need sauce. But if it's like fast food, you have to have sauce. If it's home cooked food, like let's say, like, I don't know what is a home cooked food that doesn't need food or like sauce or whatever. I love buffalo sauce, not so much cheese or buffalo cheese, but it was pretty good. Honestly, it does, or it was. But like, depending on the food that's being cooked, I can agree that if it needs sauce, it's poor cooking. But like, that doesn't apply to everything though. Buffalo chicken dip, fire, absolutely fire. All right, so now it's in. Let's plug the cable back in, and now we test it. There's one more cable. There it is. Okay, and now we power on. I want to make some buffalo chicken dip at some point. This guy's background is fire. I love it. Game over. And now we need to install the side panel. Alright, take it to the back. Next to the other completed one. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Check the emails. Alright, this one's done. Select. Storefront unlocked. You can now renovate the storefront, allowing you to build and sell your NPCs. Check. So I can renovate it now? That's done. Collect that. Dang, 820? Yes, sir. That's what's up. That was a lot of money. A lot of money. Homemade dips sound, dude, homemade dips are astronomically on another level, dude. Like, I don't care what the dip is. It could be like, you could look at the dip and it could look foul. Like, it could be literally looking like dog crap, but you just dip a tortilla chip in there and it has to be good. If you make dip at home and it's dookie, just, yeah, you might need to try another recipe or something. Need a nice case. Hey man, Gaza here. Just saw some sick PC cases in a magazine. Do you think you could do me one in yellow? I'm all about that Chardonnay. Don't know what that means. Cheers, man. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Power. I'm told you are newly available for computer hardware modifications. My name is Professor Edmund Vile. You may not have heard of me, but not to worry, you soon will. I've recently been experimenting with the use of neural network AIs to infiltrate and take control of complex computer systems, like, say, a satellite network, with very promising results. Doing so requires a large amount of computing power. I find GPUs work very well. Sadly, my computer, borrowed from a government agency, was never built to sustain this level of power and desperately needs an upgraded power supply. Assist me and you will be spared when I ascend to the rank of Supreme Ruler of Earth. Fail me and, well, let's just say I have a bathtub full of piranhas that I'd be glad to introduce you to. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? No school? Yeah, I don't have school tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna be streaming for at least a few hours, or maybe more depending on how long. And then I think I'm gonna go check out a ramen place and see how that is. You gonna do legs? You gotta get them legs, get them leg workouts. All the best. Okay, so I just gotta install something better. Leveled up. Delete that. Dear valued potential client, we're excited to offer you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to expand your working space and your business horizons. You have recently come to our attention as a fast-growing local business with an unused shop front that just just begging for a little renovation. Okay, okay. Just for $500, we will completely overhaul your shop front so you can sell PCs as well as fixing them. Opening up a whole new revenue stream. Best of all, we guarantee all work completed overnight. Entertaining stream, dry clips. Nah, it's okay. This stream, I'm not too worried about clips. The clips come when I'm playing with my buddies, because who knows what they're gonna say. I have an eye appointment tomorrow, so I'm skipping. Hey, you know, that's all good. An eye opponent. That's right, our team of hardworking engineers and overpaid consultants will work from dusk till dawn to have your new workspace ready for the next day. You guys think I should spend the $500? I got $2,400 and they're asking for $500 to completely renovate this whole up front up here, which I think it's begging. Your eyes just violently blinking at each other. I think I can't type this on Nova. That's fair. I think we spend the 500. What is this old coffee cup doing, bruh? Everything must go. Clearance sale, 70% off. I think we do it, right? It's only right, you know? Only right to do the 500. Yeah, let's do it. Cause life's too short to wait. Grow your biz. That's their slogan. It's got a weird space between the keyboard, like it's split in half for no reason. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's actually weird. Yeah, let's pay the 500. When you leave for the day, the builders will move in and have your new shop ready. That's weird that yours has like a space in between it. Okay, so this one just needs a power supply, this one just needs a case. So paint case yellow. So he just needs a case, right? So how about we go look at this guy some cases. Yeah, what kind of phone are you on, brother? Shops. Cases. Let's see, what's something that would be nice? Corsair IQ, that's a solid one. He wants a yellow. I think this one would be perfect. Let's do that. And then this other one wanted... see stats, so I can close that. Power. Install ADATA XPG core reactors 650 watts or better. In that case, we're just gonna install that because it's not like he wants something crazy better. Does he already have that in here? No, he has a 450 watt. Okay, so 650 is fine. A Moto. Oh, like a Motorola? Is that what you're talking about? A Motorola? I think that's what it would be. Okay, so let's just buy this guy what it's recommended. ADATA XPG core. Power supplies. Boom. Perfect. Let's put this to here. Confirm, checkout, buy now for next day. That should be all the emails for right now. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, why does it tell me to open inventory? I shouldn't have any old parts. I think I sell them when I take the old ones out. Yeah. Why is it telling me to open my inventory? Or what? I shouldn't have anything in here. Okay, whatever. I low-key want a flip. Dude, flip phones are fire, dude. Like, honestly, I'm almost tempted to get the, like the Z Folds, bro. Those Z Folds are pretty freaking cool. Not gonna lie. Oh, we gotta check out the storefront. They renovated it. Or is he gonna show me right now? Mine. iPhone didn't even be working. I just don't do much with my phone besides just. Oh my gosh, my They really did it. Time to branch out a little and start selling your own PCs in your own shop. Holy mackerel. Holy wow. Dude, maybe this might be the job, you know? Just open up a shop somewhere. I gotta have a lot of money to do that. Start. Maybe that's what I should do. Wow, the freaking motherboards on display. I know. I think these 4 motherboards alone right here just is worth in total probably like maybe under $1,000. I don't know exactly the brands. Okay, gonna go scrub a dub. Alright, go scrub a dub. Press it, open the tablet. Left click to open the Spares and Repairs app. Spares and Repairs is a store where you can find broken PCs for sale and repair them to sell in your shop. Offers are updated every day, so keep an eye. Oh my god, there's a lot of PCs actually. What if I don't want to buy? Okay, I guess we gotta do it for this time. So I should have 3 PCs back here. Yeah. Alright, well, let's not worry about that yet. Oh. Wait, what? Move to the PC and... Oh, wait, what? Scrub a dub. Oh, did it come right here? Replacing the RAM. This PC has a stick of broken RAM, so let's open the case, remove the old stick, and put a new one. Do I already have a new stick of RAM just sitting around, I think? I don't remember buying one. Okay, how fun this is gonna be. I guess I do just have a stick just laying around. Interesting. Fair enough, I guess. I don't think the game suggestion channel works. Really? Hold on. We'll take a quick look. Hold on. Edit channel. Permissions. Oh, I see. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. If you want to try it now, I think that channel's synced up with that group of channels where all of them, not everyone can put something or chat in there. I think I fixed it though. But we got it. Okay, so now we just gotta power it on and make sure it works, I guess. Pick up the PC. Now let's take the PC to the shop and turn it into cash. Where are we putting this at? Oh, right there. Is this? Oh, I thought it was Slenderman from the back. Okay. Great, now let's set a price for the PC. Left click here to edit the name of this PC. I can enter the name. Oh yeah, there you go. Does work. Why would I want to clickbait? Brand new gaming PC. You gotta make sure you add gaming because apparently gaming makes the price higher. No, gaming / streaming PC. Oh, it's too long of a name. I can't. We'll just put gaming / streaming PC. I see this all over Facebook Marketplace. There's always gaming / streaming PC. Like that doesn't mean anything. You can say PC that's you know, it's reliable for gaming and streaming, but just because it has high-end parts doesn't making it gaming and streaming PC. That's like one of my pet peeves. Like I hate that. The price of the PC is automatically set to the RRP. Okay. The price can be edited by pressing here, but this time let's keep it as the RRP. You've earned a bonus for naming your PC. Bonus? What bonus? A $50, are you serious? A $50 bonus for naming it? I might just have to name it gaming/streaming PC for the bonuses. Here you can see how the RRP for the PC is calculated, including the cost of its part, bonuses for any additional improvements you made, and a charge for your time. Okay. Some bonuses may not be available yet. You'll need to progress further in the career mode to unlock them. Fair enough. Let's check back in the morning to see the weather, and see whether it's been sold. Case customizations, new cables, overclocking, and 3D Mark score all increase the final value of a PC. You can set the price up to 50% higher than the recommended retail price, but this reduces the chance of it selling. Then I'll just keep it regular. There's no point. I just get basically profit either way. Because these PCs were like how much? That, and I sold it for 800. So like basically I made profit either way. No need to be doing all the extra stuff. Okay. Alright, back to the actual emails and job requests. Power supply. That was the extra case. So let's just put... Oh, I'm gonna have to swap everything into a new case. Yep, I knew it. That's fine. Let's just make sure I don't have extra broken parts, so obviously I don't have all this. See, that's broken. Let's sell that. That's new. Okay. This one wanted paint case yellow. Do not customize glass. Wait, this one wanted the, right? This one wanted the so they want a new case then? Okay, well, we're just gonna go a new case anyways. Or am I tripping? Did I not have to buy a case? I didn't have to buy a case. Oh my, well, I guess I got an extra one for something. That's fine. I'll do a bright yellow because who doesn't love it? They said, well, do not customize the glass. Okay, so we'll spray everything but the glass. Pink. Doesn't really seem like too bright of a yellow. Yeah, that's good there. Make sure we get all the edges first. Keep it going, keep it going. Now we fill in the center. Kind of hard to tell if some parts get passed over too quickly. Oh, I guess I have a whole free, case just somewhere, or some to use at some point. I'm at 99%. What part of the computer am I missing right now? Oh, that. And this. Alright. Sweet. Is that everything that this computer needed? Place in workshop delivery. Okay. Get out of here. I'm done with you. This one wanted the power supply. Alright. Install. Yep. Alright. Okay, this guy is definitely a scientist, and his time about his promise. Heard. Alright, so power supply needs to be swapped to the back. Well, I need to remove this anyways, because I need to unplug cables. Alright, everything that's power supply related, come on out. This one. That's fans. I don't need that. This one. Blah, blah, blah. This one. That, I think that should be everything. That goes to the front IO. Where does this one go to? Does that go to the fan? I think that goes to the fan. Okay, so it should be good on all like that. Okay, let's take the back panel off. Alright, let's see. Oh, I've completely forgot about the graphics card cords. Cables. And what? This needs to come out too. So now we remove this. Remove the screws from the power supply. And then now let's install power supply. Let's sell the old one. And oh, why is my phone buzzing? Instagram. Okay. Install the new one. Screw on in. And then now we gotta plug in everything. Cables. There it goes there. This will go here. This will go here. There. There. SATA data ports. That should be everything. And now we'll make sure it boots. Bump, 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 and power. Do I have any consoles? I do have consoles. I'm assuming you're talking about IRL consoles, right? I have my old PlayStation 4, and I have my old PlayStation 3. I think my PlayStation 4 is plugged in. I think so. Maybe I'll be able to show you. So see if I can get my camera all the way around. Might be. Oh yeah, I can turn my light. So you can see. So here on the top is my PlayStation 3, and then right underneath it is the Black Ops 3 Edition PlayStation 4, which those ones I've had for forever now. Yeah, the PS3 actually does work. I have the power cable for it. I don't have a PlayStation 3 controller, so I have to use a cable to connect my PlayStation 4 controller. It still works. It's just when I load into a game, I can't press the home button to go to the home page for the PlayStation 3. Like I'll have to completely like take the game out, and then it'll take me to the home screen. That's the only way I can get it to work. But other than that, it runs great. Especially having monitors that are like on the high end. Having high-end monitors really do help with the older games. 100% it does. Alright, power on. Power on. Let me probably turn my lamp back the other way. So basically, this can probably go up just a wee bit. So put my leg up. Alright, it boots up. Perfect, that's what we wanted. So let's power it off. Let's install the panels. I remember using my cousin's PS3. Dude, I remember when I got my PlayStation 3, I was so excited. My mom came in clutch buying me that. I'm pretty sure she bought it. I can't remember. I think it was bought because I remember at first me and my brother shared a Xbox 360, and then when the PlayStation came in, or somehow whenever we got it, my brother took the Xbox 360 and I took the PlayStation, and I've just been playing PlayStation ever since until I built my PC, of course. But you know, that's one thing I'm gonna keep forever. I'm probably gonna pass down to my children is the consoles, so they can pass it on to their children and their children. And before you know it, like my 3 generations of grandkids later on will have a PlayStation 3 and possibly my dad's Atari when he was younger. You know, I want to keep it in that, you know, that kind of tradition. Hopefully they grow up like playing video games like I did. Okay, so this one's done. Collect that. I can delete that email. Collect that. Delete. Okay, assistance required. That's if video games are even good. And I mean, whether they're good or not, I still want to have them. And then, you know, like a family relic, you know. Let's hope it still works. Especially the AA, yeah. I mean, whether the games are good then or good later on, because the thing about the consoles, or just consoles as a whole, there's only so much you can know, or so much you can do with consoles. Like PCs, for example, you can interchange things, you can put new stuff in, replace things, but when it comes to consoles, you kind of have to maintain it and just make sure it's still clean and up to date and just overall maintained, because you can't change out some of those things. I mean, you can, but it's a little hard to. Like nowadays, like fixing something for my dad's Atari, you might have to, you know, really like research it and figure out how to. But PCs, it's simple. I mean, you can do so much with PCs. Consoles, on the other hand, are a little different. That's a nice dream. Regardless, yeah, absolutely. Salutations. I seem to be in need of an upgrade to my available storage, as my current hard drive is groaning beneath the collective weight of my video files. To be specific, I need you to add pretty much a terabyte SSD to my current storage. I trust you will be able to conduct the necessary adjustments with ease and leave my computing device in your capable hands. Absolutely. Lovely. Next one. Greetings. I know it's only been a moment since my last email, but art does not exist at our convenience. I'm currently planning an ambitious new installation on the nature of language and have arrived at the threshold of that humblest of modern hieroglyphs. Dude, I don't know where my PS Vita is. I have one, or maybe I had one, but I don't know where it's at. I think it's at my mom's house somewhere, buried deep in a bunch of like tote boxes or tote things, but I have no idea where it's at. I would love to know where it's at. I would love to just hold on to it. Hopefully she didn't throw it away, because my mom does have a very strong case of throwing stuff away. But anyways, the emoji abstract, or I abstract, and yet plump with meaning. Could it be the gateway to a pure form of expression? To cut to the chase, you see how words can often get in the way of the very point we are trying to make. Do you have any emoji stickers you could apply to my case? I feel this could be just the thing to spark my imagination. Brother, why are you setting your PC to just put stickers on it? Golly. To not being the... Hey man, I'm playing a solo game, brother. Feel free to just hang out in here while I'm doing this. Maybe you could like watch me build PCs and explain stuff. But what's up, Fuller? What's up, dude? Nah, I'm just playing right now, just a solo game, so I'm not really doing too much. Just kind of hanging out. I'll be on later though. I'm on fall break now, so I don't have to worry about classes right now. I felt that though, because my stepdad threw out our PS3. Dude, I would have been livid if my parents threw out my PS3. Thankfully, I held on to it in my closet for like years. Okay, I can delete that. Not much, man. I've just been watching Game of Thrones, and that's about it today. Oh, I got you. That seems like a slight day. But nah, feel free to just hang out in here, brother. We're kind of just messing, tweaking with PC or customer needs and stuff like that. You know, I'd like to thank you for your purchase. What did I purchase? A broken RAM. Oh, okay, I think that was from the day before. 1 second, did that say $512 for RAM? I don't remember. I think it was saying for the PC replacement for the RAM, when I think the PC that was sold or bought had broken RAM, and I don't remember exactly. Okay, delete that. I guess I don't need that or that or that. Wait, did that PC I built get sold? How do I check that? Or did it already come through? I think the money already came through. Alright, emails. So I need to buy a terabyte of storage or better, or this one or better. So let's just buy that, because unless, where's my desktop at? Shop. Storage. What did it say it wanted? It wanted ADATA Ultimate SG650. What kind of device is that? Oh, this one, 960, right? That's what it said. Yeah, 960 or better. We'll just buy the 960. We're just adding it to it, I think. So let's put this one to this. And then the other one was stickers, which I don't think I need to put. I don't need to buy stickers. I think this should just have, I think that's the stickers right there. Okay, so I think I should be good to check out now. Checkout, next day delivery, new shopping. Alright, I think that should be all for this day. Did that PC ever get sold, brother? What the? Sell! How do I check if it's sold or not? I don't know. I don't know where. Shop sales. Okay, I guess my sales aren't in here. Why is no one buying my PC that I fixed? Okay. Alright, let's end the day. Next day. $512 for RAM is absolutely absurd. That have to be like 4 sticks of like 64 gigs per stick. My first PC sale. Alright, but that's what I was looking at just a second ago. So we made 800, I think it was. Check. Close. I named it gaming slash a little bit. Okay, so let's pick up these. Let me make sure I don't have broken parts just laying around in here. Okay, I don't. Sweet. There's that SSD. This one wanted the, let's say the SD. Oh, I love the design, but that's a lot of self-advertisement, I must say, right? Anyways, I probably, actually, I don't think I need a, I don't need a, oh, I guess I want to take this off anyways. I'll just take it off. I probably should have only just taken the back panel off, but it's alright. Alright, time to install a Okay, so they have a hard disk drive in here, which I can assume that is absolutely astronomically, diabolically slow, because nobody uses hard disk drives anymore. So let's install. I also figured out the 4000, the 40,000, or the 40 series NVIDIA graphics cards don't properly merge well with Watch Dogs 2. So I just have to play the game with my graphics just flickering. Oh, really? I did not know that. That's interesting, man. That's weird how graphics cards that new don't properly merge. Unless it's just because it's an old game. I don't know how old Watch Dogs 2 is, though. Okay, let's put this in. And we should need to put that in there. This in here. It's just the 40 series, though, the 30 and 50 series. Oh, that's weird. Unless there's probably something within the actual card itself that causes that to happen, but that's kind of stupid, though. I feel like any newer card should be able to efficiently, you know, support games, no matter how old they are. That's kind of dumb. All right, let's make sure this power's on. Okay, it powers on, which is good. Now I just need to reinstall the panels. Yeah, you would think, but Ubisoft gonna it's dumb. Ubisoft is. I think didn't Ubisoft wait? Didn't someone buy Ubisoft like for like Rainbow Six Siege or something? I think I heard like some company or brand like bought Rainbow Six Siege from Ubisoft. I can't remember. Maybe I'm tweaking. All right, let's place this in the workshop bay. And then this one just wanted stickers. All right, where's my sticker one? Right here. Chase modding stickers. Let's get sticking. To begin customizing the PC, left click continue. Left click the stickers to open the sticker panel. Scroll through the stickers and left click to select one. Okay, let's choose the crying one because, you know, who's gonna send a freaking PC to someone just to put a sticker on? I saw that. It was a Chinese company, I believe, and they got like 20% stake in the company. They got a couple more games of it. Dude, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy how quick things can just change up like that. Let's put a laughing one on. How do I... Oh, just scale the sticker. Control. We're gonna put laughing ones because this PC's a joke. Rotate. Left alt and scroll wheel. Boom. 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 I need one more. After a quick Google search, it was 10-cent games and it was a 25... Oh, I've heard of 10-cent games. I don't remember exactly what company they were from, like what games they made. I can't remember exactly. Do not remember. I've definitely heard of it, without a doubt. It was Assassin's Creed Rainbow and Far Cry they got. Dang, they got the main games too. Those are like the 3 main ones from Ubisoft for real. That is 100% the main ones. Dang, they got it. They got the good ones. Collect, delete, collect, delete. Alright, let's see. Hey there, I just started a new YouTube channel. I like how they did not want copyright. Called Funny Gaming Moments 469. Like and subscribe if you want, lol. And I'm gonna be playing Colorful Chaos Royale. Getting those funny kills and biggest memes. Only problem is I can't do any of that at the moment because I got this PC from my dad. LMAO, I know. And it isn't good enough to play the game. Can you upgrade it? Thanks. And don't forget to check out my channel. All feedback is 100% appreciated, except negative stuff. Keep that to yourself. That kind of sounds like me. They got their main money makers and a quarter ownership of the company. I don't know what they had on Ubisoft, but it's, dude, it must have been some like next level information, dude. Like there's no way. Will it run? This drive requires you to use the Will It Run app on your USB drive. You can then install it on a customer's machine to see if their computer meets the requirement specifications for certain software. The advertisement really went crazy, dude. He had to plug himself twice within that email. Okay, so that one's I'm gonna have to wait till the PC gets here, I think. Or wait, no, I think I can just do it beforehand. Alright, next email. Ahoy! Have you heard of Avast Yaswabs? It's the nautical piratical simulation game. And yesterday those bilge rats over at Buccaneer Studios finally released the newest expansion. Be still the waters of my doom. Only problem is me computer is not exactly a flagship these days. The expansion introduced all new water rendering tech, but I can't run it. Dude's really a pirate. Arr. Why does this email sound like Justin? I swear it is. Yo, Justin has been writing these emails. Can you commandeer some sort of GeForce? That's Justin talk right there. GeForce GTX 1060 6GB or better for me, so I can see those waters O'Doom in all their glory. That is Justin, dude. This is literally Justin. And if you could get it done as soon as possible, I'd be most grateful. I'm eager to get back out on the high seas with me crew. That is so Justin. Nautically Yars. Captain Cod 98. Heard. Okay, coolkid@streetlit.com. Hey man, computer is a bit slow lately and somebody told me I might need more RAM. What's that thing? I know what's wrong with it. Or just need some more RAM. It needs RAM. I don't remember what that meme was. Or that little video or clip. They said 2 more 4GB 6 of RAM should do it. That's awful, dude. More RAM. More RAM. Also, is it true that he was like a doctor? Who was calling? Oh my mom. It's just a dude saying more. Hold on. Mother is calling real quick. All right, sorry about that. Little intermission. She's just checking up. I haven't talked to her in a while. She's just asking how everything's going. Anyways, back to this. They said 2 more 4 GB 6 of RAM should do it. Brother, how many freaking? What does this guy have in here? Why do people get 4 GB sticks, bro? That's like awful. Also, is it true that you're like a doctor for computers? Because I seen stuff flashing up on my screen and my girlfriend says it might be a virus. Can you antibacterialize it or something? Antibacterialize a PC? That's crazy. Okay, yeah, I could do that. Okay, delete that. I don't need that. New parts available. Don't care. And don't care. Alright, so I need upgraded content for my channel. So I guess we can quickly just beforehand. Did I need anything in here? No. Okay. I think beforehand, let's just check. Let's close that. Let's add will it run. And we're gonna see if he needs to upgrade anything. So let's open this. He said he wants to play. Let's open up the mail so I can just look at it from here. He wants to be able to play Colorful Chaos Royale. Okay, so here's this. I can't minimize it. Okay. So let's open his PC stats. Minimize that. Okay. So it needs 4 GB of RAM, which it has 8, which is good. It needs 2 GB of VRAM. So what's his graphics card? Okay, does it, well, tell me on here. Okay, it has 2 GB of VRAM, which is good. That's what's important here. 16 GB of storage. It has, oh no, I'm looking at something wrong. What is that? Oh, that's a case fan. So he has the storage because he has 500 gigs. CPU Core i5 6400. Oh, that's where he's lacking. So let's pull up. Let's pull up part ranking. So he has, wait, where's the, what are these graphics cards, processors? So it needs an i5 6400. i5 6400, which is right here. So I'm gonna put that at the top. And it says he has a Intel Core i3 6320. So it's his processor that is lacking. Is there anything else that's lacking? GeForce. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's buy him, before we move to the next stuff, as far as checking wise, let's get him a i5 6400. So now I need to open up the shop. And okay, I already forgot. It's i5 6400. Intel. i5 7400. So it should be right. 6600. i5 6400. Okay, let's add this to that. Okay, next we want to check is his graphics card. So it needs a GeForce GTX 750 Ti. So let's pull this up on the ranking. slide this off the screen just a wee bit. Okay, let's just slide it down, I guess. This monitor doesn't really have a whole lot of room. I'll say that much. Okay, right here is perfect. So GeForce GTX, GeForce GTX 750 Ti, right here. So this is what it needs, and he has. What does he have? Okay, I think he's good then. Yeah, okay, so it's just his processor that was lacking. Okay, so let's keep that in the cart. Me personally, I just tell the customer their rig is bricked and they need a new one and quote them for most expensive. Yeah, but then that word of mouth, that would get talked to other competitors, so to speak, and then once they hear about it, and then the other competitors like, oh, they're just ripping you off. Like, think like mechanics, like for example, like someone who knows cars and knows what's wrong with their car, but they just want to take it to a shop and the shop just tries to scam them for it. Like, think of that. Think of like if someone brings you their PC, says, hey, I need this, and then you're like, no, you just need a whole fucking new PC. And they're like, no, I already tested it. Then you look fucking retarded. Then you look stupid. That's funny. That's a funny idea, though. Okay, so I think I can close this now. I can close his list, and I can close that. So that's in the shop. What was this other email? So we have that. This one's pretty much done. Never look stupid. Well, in that scenario, you might. But I think you should be good for the most part, as long as you don't get caught. That's the #1 rule. As long as you don't get caught. Okay, so now we just need to install. I'm just gonna buy that one. Okay, so let's pull up email. GTX 1060 6GB. Graphics cards, GeForce GTX 1060. GeForce GTX 1060. That's Radeon. Holy crap, that's a Founders Edition. I don't think he needs all that. 1050. Okay, so we're not. Wait, GeForce GTX 1060 Mini. That could do. 328. Wait, this one? No, wait, they're both. Okay, we're just gonna get this one then. Yeah, we're just gonna add this one. I mean, this is. I mean this in the most joking way possible. I can't stress that enough. Is it like an auto shop and just prey on the inadequacies of women? I mean, I see where you're going with it. I see the vision. But you can't always underestimate women, because some women do know their stuff about auto mechanics and whatnot, or just automobiles in general, like vehicles or whatever. You can't always underestimate them. Some of them do know what they're doing, but I think you can get away with some of them. Some of them just be like, I don't know what's wrong. Help me, please. You just hope and pray that they're stupid. Well, I don't want to pray stupidity over anyone, but me personally, I don't like to cheat people out. Than ignorance. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, I just want an honest works job, whatever that phrasing is, because they can learn. See, but if they're willing to learn, then you just teach them so they know what to not get scammed from. Because I don't want to scam anyone. I like to keep peace, you know. Right, put that in that. And I think there should be one more thing I need to buy. RAM. This guy wants more RAM. So if he has 2 sticks of 4, is that what I said? red? This is motherboard. This motherboard has 4 slots, so we're just gonna throw in 4 extras of the same. PC stats. Boom. Blah, blah, blah. And throw another one in. Okay, so there should be 2 of those, 2 of those. That's what I did. I learned when everything fried. That's how it is a lot of the times. Like, especially when it comes to computers, and if, yeah, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. I think there was one time I had to figure something out, and I may have talked about this at some point, but it was back when this computer had its power supply fried. Like, it kicked the can completely, and I went to power it on. I was like, why is this not powering on? And I spent 30 minutes looking at all the cables, making sure everything was good. It was the case. Yeah, that's funny. But the power supply kicked the can, and like I said, I spent 30 minutes looking at cables. Everything was good, tip top, like everything plugged in, properly seated, whatever. It still wouldn't power on. So thankfully my brother had his PC there that he was using, so I snagged his computer, took his power supply and just rigged it up to mine, and it booted up fine. So that instantly told me it was just my power supply just went kaboof and just never wanted to turn back on for the rest of its life. But it's all about learning, honestly. Like, this game, for example, I like to use this as, like, obviously like a chill game to play, but at the same time it's like I can just expand knowledge or refresh knowledge, so to speak. That's what I love about this game. It's pretty nice. I love it. That should be all the emails, so now I can just purchase everything. Next day delivery. Close that, close my emails. Back out of here. That's a spare case I can use for something at some point later on. I'm not level 8 yet, so I can't customize my peripherals. And nothing out there. Okay, time to end the day. Let's close my emails. Think. End day. Wow, look at all these parts. Okay. Let me just make sure I don't have any broken parts chilling in here. That's new, new, new. Okay, all these are new. Okay. Let's start with the first one. This one wanted to make sure it can play. This job will need to use the Will It Run app. Okay, well, pretty much already did the checking it beforehand, so guess I gotta do this again. Completely off topic, but I fixed my airsoft gun a couple days ago. Are you talking about, which one was it? Was it the pistol one? The pistol airsoft one that you had? I think that's the one I remember you having. Plug these on. Oh, dude. Hopefully it doesn't have to make me buy a part, because, like, literally I already freaking examined everything. Golly, I hope it doesn't. Oh, it was the pistol. What again was broken on it? I don't remember exactly what was broken. I can't remember exactly. Check to see if the PC meets the requirements recommended or 4K specifications to run the game. If not, buy the parts which are needed to complete the job. Okay, well, luckily I already oh wait, there's recommended specs. I didn't really look at the recommended ones. I think the minimum specs should be fine. Low key. Oh, okay. It says in parentheses minimum specs. Okay, that's perfect. Power off. Let me take my USB drive out. Alright, let's swap out the processor, I believe it was, that I'm gonna replace. I originally thought it was the leaf spring being broken and not making proper contact to the pressure release and to the hammer of the pistol. Oh, okay. I think I remember you explaining that to me. Alright, let's remove. Oh, look, Fuller, it's your old CPU fan. Remember this junky, rinky dinky fan? Yeah, this guy's still kicking. It's clean though. But after about 2.5 hours of going through about 20 different YouTube videos, I found out I just put it on wrong. Well, luckily, I mean, I hope you didn't. I never liked it. I didn't like it either, dude. You remember my reaction when I first looked at it? I was like, God forbid you're using this thing. Okay, let's open that up. Take that out. Install a new one. And now we install thermal. Welcome back, Skylar. Welcome back, welcome back. We got Fuller in here too. Bro, still playing it? Bro, hop off, man. This is a chill game. It's fun. Okay. Don't be hating. Bruh, bees, come on. Now you're jumping on this bandwagon? What is this? This game's, yeah, see Fuller's with me. Fuller's with me on this. Alright, now we gotta make sure it powers on. We're just letting him do his job. Dude, it's something I enjoy doing, alright? I love... You can ask Fuller, man. I was over, you know, helping him with his stuff doing this. I'm in my... We're so proud. This is just my little hobby I like to do. See both sides of the argument. Bro, one day you're gonna have to do this like every day for a living. And I will be happy to do it. Oh, what? I do not want to do that. I gotta just put this... I just typed slowly and poorly. No hate. No, you're good. I'm just messing with you. It's all love. See, and plus, hopefully at some point, even though Skylar denies it, and she's not gonna have any time, I want to get Skylar a PC so that she can, on her free time, she can play her games. Bro got a Fortnite llama sticker on his... Wait, does he really? Oh, he really does. Wait, these are emotes from these three are emotes from Fortnite. But yeah, I'm Skylar denies that she will never have time to play games, but I'm gonna get her a PC so she can play her games. And she's gonna understand what it's like to use your free time and play games to just kick it back. You want a Minecraft world? Trust me. I really might not have... You say that, but there's gonna be a time where you're gonna have free time and you're just gonna wonder what you're gonna want to do with your free time, right? And that's where the PC comes in. Okay, so now I just gotta install this. Brother, I play mine right. Practice my guitar, skate. Nah. So you could play with all of us. You could play games with everyone, you know? Gotta roof this. I'm gonna get better at building roofs. Ooh. Yeah, I've never been good at building in Minecraft. I've always just been good at everything else but building. Alright, so now we gotta plug in cable. Massaging my own feet. Massaging my own feet like a peasant. They hurt. Why are you massaging your own feet? Could just I don't know. Take like a ball and just roll your feet over it. That always feels really freaking good. Because my boyfriend isn't here to do it for me? Duh, brother. Who said I was gonna do it anyways? I ain't touching. Get one of those foot massagers you plug into the wall. Yeah, they just get a ball. Like, I think I have a tennis ball somewhere, but I just put the tennis ball down and just roll my feet over it. It's equally as good and it's cheap. I just found it outside of the tennis courts walking to class. I want to spend any money on that. You don't have to spend money on a ball. Or a lacrosse ball is also a really good option too for it. Power on. Make sure it boots. Come on. Oh, the machine thing. That's fair. Alright, so now we need the panels back on. Bro, still someone's... Dude, bro, whenever I'm walking past the tennis courts, they have like so many tennis balls. And there was just a couple just outside the court, so I was just like, I think this is gonna be mine now. I was just messing with it while I was walking to class. And someone was like, what do you want for your birthday / Christmas? Tell them to... See, look at that. Fuller is such a bright-minded individual. Look at that. He's just so wise. This guy just wanted more RAM. They'd be alright. If they play sports for college, they got money. Yeah, they'd be alright. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Yeah, see, look at that. That's what I'm saying. Fuller is a bright-minded guy. I gotta remove this freaking cooler so I can get to the RAM slots. Scrub. There we go. And then now we can open. Memory. Pop that in. For college and in college are very different things. Yeah. I see where you're coming from. They might just like tennis in their free time. That is true. Maybe they don't go to the college and they're just using the tennis courts. What about that? I just be out here using 130% of my brain for approximately 22 minutes. Yeah, honestly, that's fair. It's okay. That happens to the best of us. Put the fan back on. Why is that so far up? Hold on. Maybe it's supposed to look like that. Why is it so high up? Oh, the radiator is just super... The fans are just super high up. We got time for that? I don't know, brother. Plug in to there. Oh, let's install my USB stick so I can check for viruses on this guy's computer. Because this guy's be watching too many explicit content. Exactly. Virus scanner. Let's see. All right. Let's see how many viruses this guy got. 261 infected files. That is crazy. All right. Well, I guess that's good now. Will there ever be a possibility of a Bluetooth CPU cooler? Just like sticking to a block into the wall. L background, I fear. Yeah, that is an L background, Loki. I doubt there will ever be a Bluetooth CPU cooler, because then at that point, if you're having a Bluetooth CPU cooler, then what is there needing to be cooled? Unless it's like something... Unless it's like, well, if you think about it, a Bluetooth CPU cooler, how would that work? Let's start there. How would that work? Because let's look at this, for example, right? We have so we have something mounted directly onto a cooler, or onto the object in question that wants to be cooled. The fan blows onto the radiator, these little fins, onto a copper plate that gets cooled to keep it cool. So if we're talking about Bluetooth, you just have something built into the processor that keeps it cold. That's what you're saying. So you just have this whole thing, just no fan. Then again, I mean, all the 3 CPUs that you have just laying around, you've like bent the pins and it cringed me out. Ready for the weekend? I'm ready for the weekend too, to be honest. Let's reinstall the panel. So now this guy's got no more viruses on his computer. Let's take it back. Boom. Dunzo. 2 of them are oh, okay. Just non-functional. Gotcha. Still got 2 closing shifts left and a 5-hour one on Saturday. I have Thursday. I got 2 to 10:45. Actually, that's a good question. What do I have? What are my schedules? Okay, so that was today. So, oh wait, no, I don't work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm retarded. So Thursday I don't work. Friday is 2 to 10:45, and Saturday is 2 to 10. I've got 1 closing shift and a shift till 9 and a 2 to 7. Damn, that's some big hours right there, boy. All right, let's check emails. Let's claim stuff. That one's good. Power-ups unlocked. A range of power-ups are now available to purchase in the shop. These can speed up the installations of parts, cables, and screws. They can be toggled on and off in the pause menu. Interesting. I'm getting about 40 this week, thankfully. Needed money. I think I have like 25 or so this week, just because I have other days off for school. Okay, I can delete that one. More RAM. Slap me? What is this guy's like description of the email? Slap me with the burger? Brother. Saying Grant says he cut everyone's hours, yet mine stayed the same, if not more. That's actually crazy, dude. I wish, but I'm too busy. They asked me to work if I wanted to work tomorrow. I was like, no, I think I need to do the schoolwork tomorrow, is what I told them. So I wasn't gonna do that. No, I don't want you to actually slap me, but thought it would get your attention. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm Jill and I manage the burger bar around the corner. Best burgers in town if you ask me. But I would say that. I've had this old PC here for years. It's nothing fancy, but it does the paperwork. It does look a bit drab though, and I wonder if you could slap a big fat juicy burger sticker on the side of it. What the hey, I read that so suspiciously. I've seen them, so I know they're out there. How about sticking 5 more foods on the side as well? It'll be hilarious. Hope you can help. I only work 3 days now on a normal week because school, so I picked up 3 extra shifts this week since I'm on break starting. Yeah, that's fair. Not me. I'm not gonna pick up shifts. Yeah, so I'll put some stickers on your PC. I think she low-key likes burgers and not like a normal person. And she said, how about you, I wonder if you could slap a big fat juicy burger sticker on the side of it. Like, really, why you gotta add those adjectives, dude? Like, I want burger. I know. I'm gonna go try a ramen place tomorrow, so I'm saving my appetite a little bit. All right, next one. Hi, Robin Millworm here, Chief Twitcher of the Royal Conshire Ornithological Society. What in the God's green earth? Looking hungry right now. I work 5 days, and depending on how I'm feeling, I take someone else's shift and work 6 days. That's fair. Definitely gonna make Japanese curry this weekend. I'm looking forward to it 100%. She whipped out the customer service voice over text. That's fair. It's so real. Unfortunately, I've got myself into a bit of a flap. Some classic ornithological humor here. Ha ha. I recently set up cameras in my back garden to record the comings and goings of all manner of common birds. These birds are hooked up to a master computer, which I keep safely nestled in the branches of a tree. I was able to pull the footage I wanted from the PC, and you'll never guess what I discovered. An entire family of lesser spotted gooblers nesting right in my backyard. Haha. Needless to say, this is an extremely rare opportunity to study an unusual and reclusive species. But my computer is saying I'm running out of disk space. I'm in desperate need of an upgrade before this chance is lost forever. My friend tells me I already have 1 terabyte. A terabyte? Come on now. Gooblers? My computer. And that another terry should be enough. Is this right? Yeah, I could do that. Upgrade to 2 terabytes. 2 terabytes of storage. Heard. Don't care. Leveled up, don't care. New parts. Okay, so this one shouldn't be too hard. That one I don't need to purchase anything for. Bro, what is this game? It's called PC Building Simulator. So you basically run a shop, right? You run like a PC shop or repair shop. Terabytes? It's actually terabytes, not terabytes. But you run a shop and you just fix computers and build them and sell them and all that jazz. Something that I just so happen to love doing. Okay, so back to the emails. This one is what I need to really focus on buying. So she wants to upgrade to 2 terabytes. She already has 1. So we could just buy her another one of these because they're cheap, but they're slow. But it's okay. Here. We'll just throw another one of those on. Check out. Close that. Close that. And I think that's all. The other one just wants stickers. I guess I predicted my future when I used to play restaurant simulators on Roblox. Oh, the burger shop on Roblox was so fun. Burger. Cheeseburger. Whatever that thing from Roblox was. Talking about burger. Hamburger. Alright, there's that terabyte. We'll start with the sticker one. That one should be easy. Yeah, I'll take that one. Always been a G in the kitchen. Little weight. Forget I said. Alright, she wants a big fat juicy. What was it? Big fat juicy burger sticker. I got you, pimp. Symbols, warning signs, shapes, bumpers, canes, food. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Right here on the back will do. Oh, I just clicked Windows key by accident. Thought I would press Control. It sounds weird. She wanted a big fat juicy burger, so we're gonna put it right here. And then she wants 4 more stickers that are just food related. What would be a burger spot? Like pizza? That sounds about right. Put them right here on the top. She said a few more food themed stickers. What's a guy gotta do to get some appy juice? The appy juice sounds so good. Throw a donut. Cheese? Why not? One more. What else we got? I take the appy juice that has no straw. That's honestly, I think I did that. You know what I used to do before they put cameras in the walk-in? I would go in the walk-in and, like, as if I'm cooling off, I'd grab a bottle of the milk from in the walk-in, open it, open the seal, fucking just chug the absolute mess out of it, and just walk out of it stuffed in my pocket, and then like throw it away as I'm walking back up front. Honest kids apple juice just don't, it really, I don't know, the apple juice from work just doesn't really have that kind of jazz to it. I don't know. Was that at least I switched it up. I would alternate just between the, this one's done, right? Yeah, I'd switch it up. I would go white milk, then chocolate, then white milk. And I think I'd kill like 4 bottles a day, like each shift. You can still do that. There's a blind spot for the camera right in front of the door on the inside. Oh, really? Some people don't like our apple juice, but I'm not picky. The apple juice is still good. I mean, I'm not too picky about it, but dang. Thanks for telling me that, Fuller. Like, I'm low-key might go in there and just start. Fuller's gonna open up the walk-in and just see me sitting there, like, chugging a straight, like, chocolate milk, dude. I'll get tattled. Will I know? They won't care. Fuller will stay outside and he'll knock on the door if someone's coming, so I can just like quickly like put it in my pocket, you know. I really don't. Yeah, honestly, I know where a good majority of them are. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's upgrade this bad boy. Probably got to open up this side. All right, let's install bay cover. The spot to install this storage. Oh, does this go in on the front? I might be tweaking a little bit. Oh, I guess I gotta move this one. Why I drink straight? This person's cable management. Well, then again, this cable management's not too bad. You got all this space. Think of it, this is like my computer, except all this space would be in the back, so I could just throw cables back. This one's got a lot of cables or space to work with. Why I drink straight white milk? Straight white milk's not gross. Okay, it's not bad. It just tastes like what you would think of as milk, like cereal wise. It's not that bad. All right, so here's the trays. So let's open it, install, close, cables, yep. SATA data, SATA power, and then now let's make sure power's on. Feel that drink white milk. I just have like a gajillion SATA cables. Yeah, honestly, I need to get, that's what I need to buy. Is another cable that you plug into the power supply, and it's like the set of like 3 SATA power cables or connectors. That's what I need to get so I can use my other storage device, my other SSD. Because your boy doesn't have any more SATA power connectors at the moment to use for his other SSD. Will it boot? It will indeed. Come on. There we go. Oh, alright, little bird. Alright, so now we just need to install the panels. You want some? I mean, I think, it's a little weird because here's the thing. When it comes to power supplies, yes, you technically can use like cables that come from like other brands or whatever. Is it the smartest thing to do? Or is it the smart and safe thing to do? Yes and no. Because sometimes other brands of cables for power supplies aren't necessarily made to support another brand's kind of power supplies, if that makes sense. I think I remember reading that at some point, or watching a video. Sammy gets traumatic flashbacks when I say that. Dude, I hate movie theater popcorn, dude. They make me absolutely tear up the bathroom, and not in a good way. I don't think there is a good way. It was awful. Let me put this bad boy back. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, so I think what I'll do, since I'm near 3 hours of streaming, and so I can also play with the homies for a little bit as well, I'm gonna look at all these emails and get the next day ready, start the next day, and then we'll save and quit there. I don't know what the good way is, to be honest with you. Fortnite? I mean, I'm down to play some Fortnite once I'm done. Is there a good way to tear up a bathroom? I don't know. I mean, there was a thought in my head, and then I guess I don't have a thought anymore. I don't think there's a good way, to be honest. I mean, actually, I do have a theory of tearing up the bathroom in a good way. It's when you absolutely blow up the bathroom and you come out with a clean wipe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to wipe and it's clean. That is tearing up the bathroom in a good way. See, that you can't. I'm not wrong. What did I tune into, Daniel? I don't even know. You were just typing that? Yes, me and Fuller are literally on the same wavelength, brother. I know. Me and Fuller are just there. Daniel and Andrew at the best time. Oh shit. Okay. Let me read the. Okay, these ones can go. Alright, let's see. Hi there. This is Chuck from Chuck's Wood Chucking and Chopping Services. There is no limit on the amount and size of wood we will chop and chuck for you. Of course, we believe in sustainability and only chop and chuck from managed forest. Anyways, I digress. The PCB used in the wood chucking factory has become so full of wood pictures, files, old data, and general rubbish. I'm worried I'm going to lose all my data. I definitely don't want that to happen with all the timber suppliers and accounts I have on there. The hard drive was small to start with, so could you give me a new sleek, fast hard drive? So an SSD, we're gonna not do hard drives, with more space, and clone the existing one so I don't lose anything as soon as you can. No, I hate clean wiping because I still feel dirty, but you don't get anything. Brother, clean wiping is the best, dude. This all sounds like a euphemism. Yeah, wood pictures. Yeah. This guy got some. We're about to find out what this guy got. Labor part budgets. Okay. Install the okay, or better, and clone OS to SSD. Operating system OS cloning. OS cloning is a method for copying an operating system from one hard drive to another. I hate doing these. You'll need an OS cloning USB drive for this, so we've added one to the tools in your inventory. You can install the app directly from the USB drive. Just be sure to order an ADATA Ultimate SU650 480 gig or better from the shop app from this job. Check that man's hard drive for the wood. Nothing wrong. Something nice wood. Dude, what kind of... Oh, this guy is a little suspicious. Okay, so I just need to order that. Hi, my name is Aiden. I'm the #1 animal fan in the world. No, Aiden, you're not. I have a PC I use to play games. Baboon Tycoon. Baboon Tycoon is crazy work, dude. Oh god. And it's pretty great because my sister built it for me and she knows all about computers. But the new expansion I just bought, Macaque Mayhem? I don't think you can call them that anymore. And of course his name is Chuck. I don't know a Chuck who doesn't like Dude, I love it. What? Okay. What even is this word, dude? Macaque? Why you guys keep bringing it up? It doesn't work on it, and it's really annoying me. I looked it up online, and apparently a PC that can benchmark 2000 should be able to play it properly. So can you upgrade mine so I can do that? Thanks, I can't wait to play it. Aiden, age 30. Dude, this guy is 39 but sends an email like a 15-year-old. Operations Director, Royal Society for Animal Protection and Care. By the way, I'm Macaque. By the way, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced macaque. Macaque Mayhem. That's crazy, bro. Bread. 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 P.S. Please don't tell my sister that I need to upgrade the PC she built. She would be sad. That sounds like a sister. Alright. Benchmarking. This job requires you to use the 3D Mark and part ranking apps to help improve the performance of the customer's PC to match their desired benchmark. You'll need to install the apps on their PC and check their email carefully to find out what they need. Okay. Well, alright, let's diagnose this one first. So this one needs a clone to an SSD. So all I need to do is buy this SSD. In that case, let's pull up this one here. Let's pull up the shop. SSD storage. What was the one that they wanted? That's what they wanted. ADATA Ultimate SU650. I think it's this one. SU650 480 gig? Yeah, that sounds about right. This one. Confirm. Why that look like the Walmart logo? It really does. Discovering so many emojis right now. No, this is Walmart. Bread. That's all we gotta say to it. Bread. Alright, this one... This one, okay. Realistically speaking, real world kind of scenario, right? If we need to benchmark something, I don't think we can necessarily tell what we'll need based off just part ranking, because this doesn't have a, unless this would give it their benchmark scores, but I think it's best to test it with what they have now and then kind of benchmark it or buy from there. Like I found Caleb. Cancer or something like that. Dude, that's so bad. That's awful. Okay, so I think we have what we need right now, which is fine. I'll go ahead and go to the next day, and then we can call it there for a stream. Still, oh wait, that's right. I didn't even freaking purchase what I needed. Where am I going? Oh, there we go. There we go. What is this? Oh, I could change the color. Pulse? That's kind of fire. I like that. Low key. This guy got that bag. Absolutely. Wait, advanced? They have advanced? Oh! Brother, why is this thing tweaking? What's a good color? Look at a color I could use. Sky plug. Should I just stick with like the purplish? Purplish kind of look good. Yeah, I think the purple. Perfect. Perfect. Black is a good color. It's always a good color. Wait, what if I put on just static? Yeah, there's so much color going on here, guys. Yeah, there's literally, look at the left side of the screen, look. So this is like white, right? As I go down, it just gets just dim. Great color. Still there, light's still there. Still barely there. Gone. I know, sometimes black isn't a good color considering it's not a color. She called you out. Alright, we'll just stick with like the purple, it's fine. Okay. Start the next day and then oh wait, you turn the lights off. Oh my god, I think this was I think that might have been it. That's wait, but I think I need the lights though so I can see the computers. Alright. Next day. Alright, that'll be a perfect spot to end right here. I'm not gonna look at any emails. Close this out. Close that out. Alright, I think that's everything. Yeah. Save game. New save. Save one. Why not? Okay. Dude, I just saw this video on my way to work, and it was talking about like how you could tell what eye is more dominant or whatever. And I figured out that I'm more left eye dominant. My right eye is less dominant than my left. I found that crazy, to be honest. My nose itchy. My nose stop itching. Are you watching videos while driving? No, I wasn't driving. It was like right before. It was like right before I started driving to work. It was I was sitting in my car while my car was running for a bit, but I saw a video. I was like, let me try. And I tried it. I was like, your right eye is my dominant. Really? No, I know that's weird because like I've always thought I'm mostly right dominant and everything, but no, my left eye is more dominant. Like, what was the thing? Like you like go like that, make a triangle with your hand, and then like close one eye at a time. When I close my right eye, the object stays in view. But when I close my left eye, the object like disappears. I assume my dominant eye is whichever one is usually better when I get my eyes checked. Yeah, I would hope so. I hope so. I hope that's what it is. I shoot my bow like my right eye is, but it's really my left. I did say that. Indeed. I feel like I should have clipped that for Lenny. Hey man, there's a clipping channel for a reason, you know, and it's open for everything. We already got two different clips. Actually, we'll just watch these clips real quick before I end stream. Just all for fun, man. I ain't stressing. If people pop in, they pop in, you know. But now we just got a tablet from Uncle Tim, and now I'm customizing. But I'm trying to decide if I like the all for fun, man. Okay. Little cliffhanger 3. Important discussion. Yeah, from this stream. The sauce is everything, dude. If you eat food with no sauce, like... Oh, wait, my screen wasn't being shared. I'm sorry. This one was probably the best one. The other one was just like a cliffhanger. This one's the best one. Helping customer with needs. And it is called Important Discussion. The sauce is everything, dude. If you eat food with no sauce, like... diabolical. You have to have sauce. Like chicken tenders, like you out like a bar, like a sports bar, and get chicken tenders with fries, gotta have sauce, dude. If you eat that shit dry, What are you doing, dude? AK, my roommate is that. I got the roommate part in there. The sauce. That's funny, dude. The sauce is literally everything, guys. If you eat that shit dry, what are you doing? That's hilarious, dude. I love it. Yeah, our ritual is if there is clips from the stream, we just watch them all. Just clip that part. That is hilarious. That is actually funny. All right. Let's see. All right. That is everything. Let me. No, on a real note though, don't eat food dry. Like, unless the food is cooked perfectly, then you don't need sauce. But if it's like fast food or something, like low-key, I'm hungry right now, like, but I'm broke, so I can't spend money. I have to eat my snacks in my room. But anyways, I'm gonna go play with the homies for the rest of the night. We'll probably play more of that game on another stream for sure, because that game's on. It's fun. It's a nice, chill, like relaxing kind of game. It's like a game like Stardew Valley, but not too much to it. Just a little bit of thinking, a little bit of problem solving. But all right. Anyways, I'm gonna go play with the homies. Y'all have a great night. Whoever's in here, Bees, appreciate you coming out. Fuller and Daniel, I know I'm about to play with y'all, or some of y'all. Appreciate y'all's company. Who else am I forgetting? Oh, and of course I can't forget Skylar, my #1 fan. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all later.